In the next 4 minutes, you are going to upload a real file to Amazon Cloud Storage, the same system Netflix, Airbnb, and Spotify actually use. No code, no credit card charges, no servers to manage, just a browser and one very satisfying upload bar. Let's get your first hands-on win with AWS right now. Once you're logged into your AWS account, don't go hunting through the menus. Just use your search bar at the top. This is your best friend in AWS. Type in S3, and boom, you're in the S3 dashboard. The very first thing AWS asks you for is a name, and this is important. No one else on the entire planet can already be using that same name across all of AWS. So my bucket or test will almost never work. Add something specific to you. Your name, today's date, a random number. I'm going to use something like this. Lowercase letters, numbers, and hyphens only. No spaces, no capital letters. Now here's the single most important rule in this entire video. You'll see a setting called Block All Public Access. It's checked on by default. Leave it. Exactly like that. Don't touch it. Here's why. In plain English, if you turn this off, your bucket and any files inside it can potentially be read by anyone on the internet who finds the link. Beginners sometimes turn this off just to test something quickly and forget about it. Keeping this box checked means your bucket is private by default, safe, and only accessible to you. As a beginner, there's almost never a reason to change the setting. Now scroll down, leave everything else on by default, click that create button, and there it is. You officially own a piece of the cloud. Let's put something inside it. Click on your bucket to open it up. Right now, it's empty. Let's fix that. I've got a simple text file sitting right there on my desktop. Watch this. I'm literally going to drag it straight into the bucket. AWS shows you a quick summary. File name, size, destination. Click upload at the bottom. In just a couple seconds, it's done. Upload succeeded. That file's no longer on your computer. It's in the cloud. Let's click on it and look what actually just happened. This is the object detail page. You can see the file size, the file type, and when it was uploaded. And this object URL right here, which is the file's actual address inside AWS. Here's the concept I want you to really lock in. This file is no longer sitting on your laptop's hard drive. It now lives in what's called object storage, a massive distributed storage system spread across AWS data centers. Your file is durable, backed up automatically behind the scenes, and accessible from anywhere in the world, but only by you, because we keep that public access blocked. Your laptop, your phone, a web app, a server, anything with the right permissions can now reach that file because it's no longer tied to just one device anymore. That's the entire point of cloud storage. So what is S3 actually used for in the real world? A few huge things. 1. Backup. Companies dump critical data here because it's incredibly durable. 2. Media files. Every image, video, podcast file on a website is very often sitting in an S3 bucket, just like the one you made. 3. Website hosting. You can actually point a domain name at an S3 bucket and host an entire static website. And 4. Application data. Apps use S3 behind the scenes to store user uploads, documents, logs, you name it. And that's literally what the S3 stands for. Simple Storage Service. And you just used it exactly the way real engineers do every single day. Before we wrap up, one crucial habit to build right now. Cleanup. The golden rule of doing any cloud lab. Always clean up your resources when you're done practicing. AWS bills based on what you use and keep running. And while a tiny test file costs basically nothing, it's the habit that matters. Get in the routine now before your projects get bigger. The first thing we have to do to clean up is delete the object. So click on delete on the objects, delete, and they're going to want you to type in permanently delete and then delete the object in the bucket. Then back at the bucket list, delete the empty bucket itself. You'll need to type in the bucket's name to confirm. That's just AWS double checking you mean it. And gone. Your account is completely clean, zero leftover resources, zero surprise charges. And that's it. You just created a cloud storage bucket, uploaded a real file, understood exactly why we keep it private, and cleaned up everything like a pro. That's genuinely your first real hands on AWS skill done. And that's it. You just created a cloud storage bucket, uploaded a real file, understood exactly why we keep it private, and cleaned up everything like a pro. That's genuinely your first real hands on AWS skill done. Now, buckets are cool, but what if you could turn one into an actual live website in about 5 minutes? That's exactly what we're building in the next video. Hosting a static website using S3.